Official interview. Can you edit?
Yeah.
No, I just can't record when listening to myself.
Yeah, that's fine. That was good.
It drives me crazy. Like, if you want to do it, I can't hear myself and talk. It makes me...
Okay, now I sound much clearer.
Yeah, see, that's what it is, yeah.
Okay, I think we're good.
All right.
Okay, so where did you end up? You said...
I think I said this is going to be our first... Because you can edit it, like...
Yeah, I can edit
So
it.
let's go with hit record and we'll go.
You're going to go or Marty?
Yeah, I would say something you... Okay, hit record. So our first interview with... Do we want to say who it is? Sorry. Sorry. Here, delete the...
Let's talk a little bit more about... We'll go. So this is our first podcast. I'm really excited. We've lined up so many exciting guests, and it's been not much more news in the last 2 weeks when we last talked about the event industry in culinary here in Chicago. There's been a few changes. They just reopened indoor dining yesterday. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I was reading an article today. I read way too many blogs and newspapers and everything. I was reading an article that a lot of restaurants are choosing to not reopen right now because of the new variants.
I hear a lot of echoing.
Really?
Did you?
No, not as much. Okay.
That's freaking me out.
How do you feel about indoor dining?
I am not impressed that the mayor's decided to go ahead and open restaurants and the kids are still at home. The school situation really stressed me out, but I moved to the suburbs, but it's still affecting some of my friends. But why are restaurants such a focus all the time and nothing else, it seems? You said you listen to a lot of blogs, or read a lot of blogs.
I was reading a lot of articles about, like, restaurants reopening, why some are... And, you know, that argument of I can go to Target, but I can't go to a restaurant. From my perspective, the building I work in, the ventilation system is top-notch. And so it's a little bit safer. And you want to think that some of these big box stores have better ventilation. So a restaurant, if the building's like 20 years old, it's going to have really old HVAC. And they've learned... No, my speaking sounds delayed. Or maybe it's just...
That's normal.
Okay, all right.
Okay, we're going to go
Sorry.
back. Yeah.
All right. You know, like the older buildings, the HVAC might not be up to code, and there's the scientific studies that this lingers in the air. So that's why it makes me nervous. I will say this, last weekend when dining opened in Cook County, we went out for dinner, and...
Where did you guys go?
We went to a place in Bridgeview.
You didn't tell me about that.
I'm not gonna... Well, Brian posted on Facebook.
Oh, do you think I read everything everywhere? I've got 5,000 Facebook friends, but I'm just... You're my neighbour. You're meant to tell me if you go to dinner again.
You were at work. Well, anyways.
Where did you... Well, you don't need to say the name, but you went out to dinner.
We went out for dinner.
It had been a while, right?
We haven't been out for dinner since October.
Whew. Yeah.
Okay, so we went in. I was feeling good. Staff's wearing masks at the front. Only supposed to be 4 people per party. Yes. I noticed a lot of the tables had like 10 and 12.
Oh my God.
And they put up plexiglass between the tables, which I appreciate. But like then half the staff was wearing their mask below their nose.
Oh my God.
And it was kind of irritating. And then we were waiting for our table. There was about a half an hour wait, and you could look into the kitchen, and I saw that most of the chefs weren't wearing masks. And that kind of freaked me out a little bit, too.
That doesn't freak me out. Being from the culinary world and went before June, before we closed, if we were COVID-free, which we were at that time, we didn't have masks. We were in the back of the house. They are protected from the customer. So even in your office, when Marty goes to work, he's 1 day a week, they don't wear masks.
We have to wear a mask
Really?
when we're at our desk.
Gosh, it's just so different. And I'm really shocked that a restaurant in Bridgeport had 10 people...
Not Bridgeport, Bridgeview.
Where's Bridgeview?
It's a
Chicago?
suburb.
Oh, that's the suburbs.
You don't know
It's
the
not even-
suburbs.
I'm still learning. The suburbs, but... Oh, I think I know where you went.
I had the vision of someone, like, sneezing on my food. You know, and I'm like, okay.
Really good point.
You know, I mean, they say it's harder to get it through eating because it's not a gastro
But that's a really
infection.
good point.
It's a long breathing infection. But I'm just like, great, someone's going to have COVID, sneeze on my food, and then I'm going to have it in my stomach.
So I take it you're not going out for dinner for a while again?
I might look and see if I can see the kitchen in the back first. Like the one next place I want to go, they have an open kitchen, so you're gonna see everybody. Oh my god, cute coat.
Okay, she's got to get at it, Mikey. You got to go for a walk. It's not even 6:30 yet.
I want to be
Oh, it is
before
actually.
you
Oh,
recorded.
Why?
Because I don't want to walk in and all.
Oh, you're so good. Okay, we are recording, but anyway, it's okay. We can mute her out.
okay.
Okay, let's keep going. Just get her out of here, please.
Hold on, give me a minute.
No,
We're
it's
going
just there's
over
a
on
that weird echo and that like weird background feedback is kind of throwing me off my game. I'm like,
Why is that happening?
no, just in the earphones because I'm hearing me.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm listening to myself
It
talk.
did say something about that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like kind of annoying. Like I hate hearing my voice.
So we've only been going 5 minutes, really. It's going to be down to 2. You know.
Yeah,
we'll
but
go
no,
back.
all right,
This
so-
is good. Okay. So do you think you'll be? So you're going to go back out for dinner again?
My husband makes fun of me because I'm like so nitpicky about everything, and even pre-COVID, I was really big on cleanliness at restaurants. You know, you work with the public. I was a chronic hand washer even before COVID hit.
And you're not alone, Christy. There's so many people like that. And again, back to my Australian listeners who are zero COVID today.
Well, because they managed it better than we
but
did.
they were less fastidious and Americans are very clean people. It's so interesting. We could go on about it for a while, but we're going to talk about it, what's going on here in Chicago all the time with the culinary and event world, because that's why I close. That's why we have this podcast, because it's the post-Tipsy Cake era of the 14 years I had a bakery and event space in Chicago, and Christy and I have quite a history here. And so our first guest today, I met 13 years ago. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm going to call him in.
Well, why don't you do? Yeah, you want to do your introduction while he's here, or do you want to do it for? Do you want to do the introduction really quick, and then invite him in?
Oh, but he should be on the line while we do the
Okay,
introduction.
that's
That's
fine.
what they did with me, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just that we're not recording now.
Okay, cool.
Do you say off the record or offline?
I don't know.
I don't know what to, not recorded.
Just say dial now. We'll let you know when we start to record. I mean, you can tell because you can edit it out. Okay, this is just so creepy listening to myself.
Okay, I can't hear him, so can you?
Whoa.
Why can't I hear him?
Because he has the headphones on. Yeah.
Oh my god, you did dress up.
That's awesome. I can hear him. There you go. That's better.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice office.
Why is there an echo?
Can you see me?
Yes,
I don't think I've used Skype in like a decade, so I don't even know if my settings are right or not.
that's Christy, my
Hello.
co-host.
Hi.
So I used it for Fox News Chicago was my last time, and it worked okay. They interviewed me
Okay.
before I closed.
I can see you guys all right, and yeah, welcome to my office. I never know what to wear for these things. So,
Because we're doing all audio. You did dress up.
yeah, well, you already had this dry clean, so you know what's a good deal.
Can you
Oh my
grab?
god, you weren't kidding about the tuxedo.
And this is my favorite hat. Although,
Can you grab a screenshot that you could post it in like a social media post?
I can do it, yeah.
hang on.
Wait, your hat's not showing up because your background's fading it out.
I know. Hold on. Don't record it. I'll shut my.
We're not
We're
recording
not
yet.
recording, though.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is my real office. Oh my god. So, this hat was a bucket.
Where's your real hat?
Somebody covered the bucket with like velvet, and they made it all fancy and nice, and
Okay.
now it's a king hat. And I feel like that's a good metaphor. Like, if a bucket could go to a king hat, then there's hope for all of us.
There you go. Wait, can you do?
I want
take
to
a
have some
snapshot.
snapshots of you. Okay, let's get that background going back.
All right, there you go.
Then go to take a snapshot.
Hold on, but we lost my hat.
Oh no!
There we go.
You have to have the hat.
We lost the hat. I'm getting like a weird delay on here. Hold on, let me try this. See if that works. Hang on.
Where's your hat?
It's because of his
Oh,
background
that's
thing.
so cute.
And I agree with him. I didn't know Skype was even still around.
Fox News Chicago use Skype.
Yeah, like, it's weird because I use Zoom, like, every day.
Exactly.
But-
Oh, there's a hat.
Oh, no, I'm going, oh, no. Yeah. I lost my hat.
In the hat. Keep showing. Whoa, that's creepy.
I like these Skype backgrounds. These are the ones that come with Skype. Like, I'm kind of digging this one. Like, this one looks like everybody's house. Like, I like this. They didn't put much thought to this one. They're like, let's just take a picture of a house. It could be anybody's house. It probably looks like.
And there's a
I
plane.
like-
Ooh, I like that. That's kind of urban.
I feel like this is every, like, corporate office we've ever done an event in. Like, this is like, we're cool, we're hip, we have unlimited coffee, don't you want, come on.
Like LinkedIn.
Yeah, this one's like, my office is very messy, and I'm going to pretend that it's not. Oh. And then this is like my regular Zoom background that I use. Oh, I lost my hat again.
Keep back. No, not backing up. Oh, is I back up? Oh, wait, we almost just had it.
It's so cute.
This is why if Skype ever hires me, it's like, how come nobody uses Skype? This is why. This is why everyone loves Zoom and nobody loves you, Skype. Like,
Skype? Fox News Chicago use Skype.
We know, but no one watches Fox News Chicago but you.
Well, when I was on it.
It's sad because Skype was like the first one to have like calling like this, and it's like, what happened to you, Skype? Like, where did you go? Like, you were the front runner.
True.
We're bringing Skype back.
Oh, sorry.
And if you look at it, it looks exactly like Zoom, pretty much. Like, it's like done a very good job of copying Zoom. Like, not quite that good, but as good as they could.
All right. Ready?
So we're going to take our camera off. Is that okay, Smart? Because we're going to keep you on camera and record
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
so
You shut your video off, but leave his on.
If you guys are just doing audio, can you hear me okay?
yes, we can. And you may have a bit of echo, but we're going to be editing. So we're going to go right in here, and we're going to keep. You can stay on video because I like looking at you.
Do you want me to try a different microphone? Because I want you guys to get good audio.
No, you're excellent.
You're great.
You're great.
We're the one that has the echo.
All right.
Why do we have an echo?
Here to help.
All right.
Speaking. Okay, where were we? Let me.
All right, you're right over.
So back to our first guest. I've known him for 13 years, I believe. Gosh, time flies. So we're going to welcome him in. Welcome. Smarty Pants, hi.
Hello, everybody.
Gosh, I haven't seen you for a while. I mean, in-person events. Oof.
It's the pandemic. No one's seen anybody in person for a very long time.
I'm really glad you decided to get your costume on for a job. I mean, literally, I said to Smarty Pants, I texted him, I said, this is audio. And he said, oh, why did I go and get my suit dry cleaned? And then he was serious. So we're going to, of course, our first guest looks as good as he sounds and is a visual character. But I apologize for that, but we will have our audience see you.
I would say that, maybe a year from now when we have our first anniversary, we do a video cast and he can wear his tuxedo then for us.
Well, go ahead, Christy.
Okay, so hey, it's nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you. Naomi told me the story of how you guys met, that you came into her bakery.
Wait, tell me the story, because I don't, like, a lot of times if I know people for a long time, I kind of forget, like, I just assume we've known each other since, like, birth or something. Like,
Wait, you don't remember what you did?
First thing when they find out Korean is they ask me if I like kimchi, which, by the way, I hate kimchi. So I guess I could be like, Naomi, do you like Vegemite?
I love it,
Yeah.
but I can't believe you don't remember how you solicited me. You came in with this cake balloon, the cake, the kangaroo, and the Smarty Pads. You came in, you did a cold call.
I want, like, free cupcakes or something, or did I want you to
I was-
hire me? Or,
No, you were
what is it?
you were cold calling me, which is something over the years since I've got to know you and your wife isn't something you do. You don't need to cold call. You're too good.
But it worked. Because
Like,
you had
I
him do
just
your
like-
baby shower.
But I don't mind, like, I like doing random acts of kindness and, like, just, like, if I have an idea for something, I just do it. Like, I still do that, obviously not as much as the pandemic, but that's still something that I like to do. If I have an idea of, like, doing something, I just